Hi guys, welcome to the Savvy Money Show with me, your host Sean. Now, it's been requested for my space stocks with Cathie Wood's ETF coming up. While everyone's concentrating on the cybersecurity run up, and with some of these stocks low, we should be concentrating on these. And by the way, if you were one of those who got in on A1 after my video, well done. Cathie Wood's been picking up shares since February. Now, we're going to start with Aerojet Rocketdyne Holdings. Now, it doesn't test fire until late 2022. It has government contracts in the form of United States Air Force. Citadel's Ken Griffin invested $23 million in September. And if we go down here, you can see that US antitrust enforcers are extending review of Lockheed's deal for Aerojet. So we've got that to look forward to as well. It's a PE ratio of 28.41, but is one I think will do well. We have NOC. Now NOC was marked in the 10 most powerful militaries list. It had a sales increase of 7% to 9.1 billion from 8.5 billion the year before in 2019 in the third quarter. And I think if you see, it has a PE ratio of 15.86 and pays a dividend 1.92%, which we missed. I do think it's one that people should keep an eye on. And go to Lockheed Martin. Now, I have invested in Lockheed Martin, just a full disclosure. Now, Lockheed Martin owns half of the United Launch Alliance. They're working on the Orion spacecraft with it. They have a backlog of orders of $150 billion worth of orders. But as I said before, they've acquired officially they acquired it, but it's being looked into. They're trying to acquire the rocket launcher company, the first company on the list, which is AJR. Now, it has a 3.06% dividend, which isn't too shabby. A PE ratio of 14. Now, we may have missed the dividend, but a PE ratio of 14, in my opinion, this is a $440 stock when I broke it down. And so I think it's an undervalued stock, pays a good dividend, and I think it's well worth going into it. Now, Iridium Communications is partnered with SpaceX and is in the satellites sector, and it's unprofitable at the moment, but that should change. Sorry, I'm trying to. I'll move on to SRAC at another point because I want to spend more time on it. It's one of my favourites. Now we have HOL. Now HOL is one that I've liked. They've launched more rockets than any other company. They're smaller rockets, and you can see from there have Cathie Woods has picked up some of the shares already for another ETF, but the thing is, if Cathie Woods hasn't picked up a share in a company, don't worry. It could be because the space ETF. I obviously haven't included SPCE purely because that would be a given one. Now, with this, I think it is a really good one to have, as is NPA. Now, NPA, I've done videos about HOL and NPA, so I'm not going to spend too much time on them. They're in similar areas, but anyway, Maxar, I've done a video about it when it was $8 a share. Hopefully some of you got in on it. It's got a P ratio of 9, still undervalued. Gives a tiny dividend which isn't worth worrying about, 0.09%, but they still pay it. They've recently gone profitable. Now they acquired Vulcan 3D satellite data. They manufacture and provide access to satellite data, and they provide contracts to governments and to private companies. And I think, as I said before, I think this is one which could grow. You can see there they complete the spider robotic arm design, critical design review, because they also repair as well. Yeah. Don't forget, today's the last day to sign up for Freetrade and get an entry into a £1,000 stock bundle. Links in the description down below. Good luck with that. And SATS was classed as one of 10 best 5G stocks to buy. They have revenue of 474 million during the third quarter of 2020, valued at 3.5 times EBITDA, and will launch the Jupiter 3 in the second half of 2021. Should be profitable in 2022. Now, British Airways. This is the second half of United Launch Alliance. They're working on Vulcan rocket. Don't think much needs to be said about it. So we'll move on to Visa. Now, with Visa, again, they're unprofitable. They're one of 5 best value stocks apparently. They have a partnership with Sky Brazil, and other than that, Sky Brazil rave about them. We have TDY, who are apparently going to acquire Fleur, and a deal worth $8 billion in stocks and cash, and they have a P ratio of 37. Now, CACI, in the third quarter of 2020, they reported a revenue of $1.5 billion. They have a P ratio of 16.44. They did a $500 million share repurchase authorized recently, and they also have Citadel's Ken Griffin invested $104 million last September. Now, I hope you appreciate all this. I will go through the rest of it in the next video, along with my favourite ones, and I hope you join me for the second part. Don't forget to hit that lovely like button, and don't forget the sexy subscribe button. A lot sexier than me, just ask the wife. And if you want to be a hero, hit the bell notification. You'll be notified when a new video gets uploaded. And why not check out the links in the description below. If you're looking for a free trading platform, you get a free share worth up to £200, depending on the platform you use. If you deposit a small amount, why wouldn't you? Yeah. I'll see you in the next video.